Hey gorgeous people, my name is Hailee, and on this week's episode we're diving into 8 things that I truly wish I had known in my early 20s. Lessons that would have saved me a whole lot of time, energy, and a few questionable decisions that I had to learn. I learned the hard way, so you don't have to. So grab a glass of wine, get cozy, and let's jump into it. To start this thing on out, the first lesson that I feel like I learned in my 20s that is very valuable is going to be how to set boundaries with people early on. Learning how to set boundaries with people is so important because you don't want to be the people pleaser. You also don't want to be the pushover. I'm talking friends, family, and intimate relationships. Do not give people too many chances to try you, disrespect you, or show you that they don't want you around. Depending on what the situation is, it's okay to give someone a chance by expressing what they have done or what has happened that made you uncomfortable or made you feel disrespected. But please know and understand that people hear you the first time, and determining if you should give that person the chance is going to be strictly based on your intuition. Ladies, please learn how to lean into your intuition more and trust the way that you feel. I'm going to say 8 out of 10 times, you just have to disappear on that ass. They know what they did. They don't need closure. You don't need closure. And you really just don't need to hear the excuses. Sometimes it could just be a spiritual misalignment in that relationship, and it's just not meant to progress any further. I'm telling you, as soon as you leave, they're going to miss you. They're going to feel it and know exactly what it is that was done wrong. All right, so second on my list is going to be your own guest of honor. The enjoyment of your good increases your good. I'm going to say that one again. The enjoyment of your good increases your good. What I mean by that is you need to enjoy all of the good things that you own and have in your possession now. Stop waiting for the right moment. Stop waiting for the right time or that special occasion. Wear the outfit now, wear the jewelry now, wear the nice bags now, wear your shoes now, sleep in your finest linens now. You don't own anything that you're too good for. The time is now, and you don't really know how much time you have here on earth. So stop saving stuff for later. You want to keep sending signals to the universe or your higher power that this is the frequency that you belong on. That feel good, smell good, look good, can't tell me shit frequency. The universe always reflects what you put out, so put out your best now.
I put on my jewelry just to go to the bodega.
Next, you always want to do what makes you happy, not what makes your parents happy, your family happy, or your friends. Not following your own path or plans will always keep you off track. Again, you want to send a signal to the universe that you love what you do and that what you do on a daily basis makes you happy and it fulfills your purpose. So a quick story time. When I left high school, I had a friend that encouraged me to start nursing school, and I never really wanted to be a nurse. I never really knew exactly what it was that I wanted to do in the first place. So I kind of just went with the flow, and she was like, girl, you're coming with me. You're my best friend. We're going to do this together. Y'all, I took out all these student loans for a career that I had very little interest in just for me not to finish nursing school and end up having all this student loan debt. My passions at that time that I didn't realize were actually like hair, nails, and makeup. I would have done amazing in cosmetology school, but I followed somebody else's plan instead of coming up with my own. So please don't waste your time and your money.
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
And to add on to this hint, leave that job that drains you. Do not stay working at a job that is draining your energy, messing up your mental, or causing any high anxiety. There is more to life than just getting up, going to work every day. We are not put here on this earth just to learn how to survive and die. Find your purpose, what fulfills you, follow your dreams, and make that generate your income.
I want to tell you to please make it your business to follow your dreams, because one day you will wake up and look around and your dreams will be gone, and then you will be mad at somebody, but be mad at yourself.
All right, y'all, so it's learn to master your emotions. Y'all, this might be one of the biggest hints on the list. And I say this because it literally affects every area of your life, how you maintain relationships, your mental health, and your decision making. When your emotions are running the show, you will always react instead of think. And that's the wrong thing to do because it allows other people or situations to control your mood. A lot of the dumb decisions that people make and a lot of the mistakes that people make come from acting on emotions. Not regulating your emotions will have you texting that ex that you know is not good for you, procrastinating on things that you know that you need to get done, snapping and ready to fight people, or assuming that someone is always attacking or coming for you when the situation is neutral. When you understand your emotions, you're not easily triggered or manipulated. So in that case, you can respond from a place of understanding and not impulse. You need to learn your patterns, what sets you off, what triggers you, what calms you, what drains you, and be very self-aware. You need to be able to pause, assess, and choose a strategic response. Regulate your nervous system and learn how to remain calm. This is the real key to life.
It ain't my business. Fuck it. Fuck it.
All right, y'all, so number 5 on this list is going to be to make yourself your main priority. When you focus on you and your business and your body, your fitness, your health, you're getting into your bag and the things that you love and find happiness out of life, you don't have time to focus on gossip, and you don't have time for low vibrational dealings and conversations. You don't have time to be worried about why Lucy Man is cheating on her with a man, or why Marcus have 20 different kids with 20 different women. You just really don't have time to entertain the BS. What you pay attention to is your true currency, and what you become fascinated with is what you become. What you focus on is what materializes, okay? Also says, I'm telling you right now, do not sit up and gain all of that weight.
I said what I said. Oh, don't like it.
I sure damn don't like it.
Well, then what you want me to do?
It is so easy to gain it, and it is so hard to come off. So even if you're in a relationship and you feel like you and this man are going to be together forever, you need to prioritize the way that you look and your health. Sometimes we just feel like we found our person. We get so comfortable, but don't get it twisted. You need to keep your body right, and you need to keep him on his toes. Get into your skincare bag. Make sure that you're using the right skincare products to exfoliate, even out your skin tone, moisturize your skin to hydrate your body from the inside out. Ladies, I don't want to see this. Put time into yourself always. Also, with or without a man, you need to have your own money. If something happens and he decides to go his own way, you need to make sure that you're good. So I'm going to do a little story time. In my first relationship, I ended up having back problems and I couldn't work. And so I leaned very heavily on his financial support. And when that man moved out of the apartment to be with another woman, he said, Hailee, I'm giving you 2 months to get your shit together. I'm going to stop paying the rent after 2 months and you're literally on your own. So I had nothing, y'all. I had to rely on family. I had to go and pawn a few things. I mean, of course, I figured it out because that's what I always do. I'm never down for too long. But if I would have been saving my money and keeping funds put to the side instead of trusting what a man was going to do for me, I wouldn't have been in that situation.
Man, as a woman, even if you get with a man with money, you should have your own.
Which brings me to my next topic, which is don't fuck up your credit. Learn to save your money. Listen, life be life, and emergencies and unexpected expenses happen, and you need to be prepared. Your savings will be your safety net. You need to work to save at least $1,500 in your savings account at all times. Operating from a place of funds in my account at all times is just different from operating from a place of I'm living with $0 in my account. I can't explain the difference, but it's definitely a different outlook on your day-to-day. What you actually need is take time, is save enough money to cover at least 3 months worth of bills. It's okay to hold off on buying those shoes, bags, the trip, or going out with your friends to secure your finances. If you leave your job, something happens to your car, anything major happen, can you call that friend that's always outside for help?
No. And I'ma stand on that. Okay. And they can get in my DM. You can get in my DM all you want every day. Fuck no.
So again, prioritize yourself and save your money. It will give you time to figure things out.
Focus on your finances. What's a necessity? What's just for enjoyment? Let's cut out the enjoyment until we in a position where we really on our feet.
You also just don't want to fuck up your credit. You don't want nothing to go on against your credit line or your credit history. You want to be in a nice car, apartment, or house? Yeah, they're looking at your credit history. And if it's not good, you have to end up paying more. And if you're paying more, how are you going to make sure that you're consistently saving your money?
How?
Having too much on your credit is just going to cause higher monthly payments and higher interest rates. Hell, you could even be just flat out denied. So having good credit just makes things easier and cheaper in the long run. So even though it's going to fall off in 7 years, just try to avoid anything going against it now. Things happen. Life happens. All right, y'all. So for number 7 on this list, overthinking leads to wanting perfection, and that will kill your dream faster than failure. Of course, it's okay to take time to think about your actions, think about your next move, and plan for your future, but it's very important to never overthink about the things that you want to do. When you overthink the situation, it delays the action because in your mind, you're trying to get everything just right. I wanted to start YouTube so long ago, and I never started because I was thinking that I need to have a certain body type, I need to have a certain look, I need to have the best vlogging camera, I need to be in a certain apartment that gives a certain aesthetic, because I wanted everything to just be perfect and I wanted to present myself in the best way. And who's to say that this is not the best way to present myself now? So it was all in my head, and my mind literally set me back from doing the things that I've always wanted to do, when all I needed to do was just start. And look at me now. I just started my journey almost 2 months ago, and I feel amazing. I am so happy that I started. I'm not worried about the when, the why, the how, the do I need a camera, do I need to, I'm not worried about any of that. I'm just doing what is feeding my soul, what makes me feel good, and what is giving me purpose. So girl, just do that thing. Whatever that thing is, you can perfect it later, and it's going to feel so good to just get started and watch your growth in your journey. What Beyonce say? It just builds your character, so you might as well just go ahead and start, and don't worry about the extras. Okay? So, ladies, last on this list is going to be learn how to date. You need to date at least 2 or 3 men at a time. When you're dating, you need to figure out what it is that you like. When you're dating more than one man at a time, it makes you not focus so much on just one guy. So like for instance, if you're only talking to one guy, you're gonna think that the time and the attention that he's giving you is the best because he's the only guy that you're giving your time and attention to. So you're gonna start fantasizing and romanticizing your life with this dude instead of just taking the time to actually date him, observe him, and figure out who he is and how he likes to treat you. Versus if you're getting time and attention from 2 or 3 people at a time, you can kind of navigate whose time and attention that you actually want, who plans things with you, who always follows through, who treats you different when he doesn't get his way, who goes out of his way to do things for you. A man will always tell on himself through his pattern.
Until a man commits to you, wifes you, makes you his complete focus, you do not make him your complete focus. Okay, y'all be getting your heart broken when these men ghost you, when they act up, when they don't call you back, when they do whatever they do.
So don't let the butterflies blind you. Date them all and may the best, genuine, kind-hearted, lover man who is also a provider win. Now, I didn't say have sex with all of them. I said date them. But what you choose to do is your business. Just make sure you're wrapping it up because it's some stuff out here that you do not want. All right, ladies. These are the 8 things that I wish I had known in my early 20s. I mean, I really could keep going, so let me know if you guys would like a part 2. If you really like this content, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the Hints of Hailee's channel, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!